Bonjour à tous et bonjour à toutes, c'est Codename310, bienvenue dans cette nouvelle vidéo L.A. Noire, jeu développé par, édité par Rockstar et développé par la team Bondi. Du coup, on avait arrêté l'enquête précédente, on venait de finir l'enquête précédente, qui était une sombre histoire de vol de voiture avec des fausses cartes grises, enfin des fausses vraies cartes grises. Du coup, on avait eu un petit gunfight, une course-poursuite, et autant la course-poursuite, ça s'était plutôt bien passé, autant le gunfight, c'est encore difficile. Allez, c'est parti pour une nouvelle enquête.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard.
Look at you dancing with the birds. Brings a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar kill his wings.
I'm just trying to fit in.
Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in this century. She wants a 5-star.
If you can fake sincerity.
Et du coup, effectivement, c'est juste de l'autre côté de la rue. On va pas y aller à pied pour autant. Alors, si c'est bien l'histoire que je me rappelle, on va voir si toi, bande annonce, tu as une bonne culture cinématographique par rapport aux acteurs. Non, c'est par où? C'est par là.
Stop just ahead. Her face looks familiar.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice.
Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique.
Alors, est-ce que, pour vous le chat, est-ce que le policier qui est en tenue de police à droite vous dit quelque chose ou pas? Regardez bien son visage.
This is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight.
What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment.
Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, we'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, you can stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Alors, oui, mais alors d'où aucune idée. Alors, est-ce que, si pour ceux qui ont regardé le film Stargate, et également donc, la série Stargate SG1, les premières saisons, je crois qu'il y a aussi dans les saisons d'après, il fait partie du peuple qui est sur la planète où va le colonel O'Neill, dans le film, et c'est un des autochtones. Après, il joue dans d'autres séries à côté, mais il a fait un passage dans ce film, et du coup également dans la série Stargate SG1. Alors, on va d'abord aller discuter avec la dame. Non. Par où on descend? On va discuter d'abord.
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop. Maybe a bit on the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast of...
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Alors, conductrice prétendument droguée. Qu'est-ce qu'on a comme preuve? La Chevrolet. J'aurais peut-être dû aller voir les preuves avant.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Alors, elle ne se souvient de rien. Moi, je pense qu'il y a un doute. Par contre, c'est clairement la mère de Harry Potter parce qu'elle a la marque sur le front. Voilà, je tenais à le dire. La personne qui est devant nous est la mère de Harry Potter. Voilà, maintenant que ça c'est fait, doute.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
Alors, qui est Mark Bishop?
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
Alors, vérité ou doute? A priori, il n'y a rien qui reste transparaître, je dirais juste vérité, moi. Ouais, je vais suivre ce que je pense, vérité. Et non, c'était doute, tant pis.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
Bon. Ça c'est fait, on a encore fait une erreur. Ouais, je veux bien aller voir le coroner, mais par où on descend? Par là? Ça me paraît assez escarpé. Non, c'est pas par là. Peut-être par là. Petite foulée. Même pas essoufflé. Allez, le légiste. Alors, on va d'abord commencer par l'intérieur de la voiture.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Alors, ouh, la petite culotte. On va pas commencer par ça, on va commencer par le sac. Allez, nouvel indice.
Long way from home.
Du coup, yamete kudasai.
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Ok. Alors du coup, qu'est-ce que c'est qui est par terre? C'est tout ce qu'il y a? Est-ce que c'est tout ce qu'il y a? Est-ce que je dois reparler au légiste ou pas?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Ok.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
I think I've seen it all.
Allez, petite foulée en montant. Parce que bon, les RP ça va un moment, mais la course à pied c'est plus simple. Alors, passagère blessée.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Doute. Non, c'était pas doute. Je fais erreur sur erreur.
I couldn't say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
Bon. Putain, c'est fou ça. J'ai su aller trop vite, j'ai pas regardé l'épreuve. Pourtant j'avais la lettre de la mère. Et les sous-vêtements. Ah, mais oui, mais clairement, là, les sous-vêtements déchirés. Alors, la fausse tête réduite.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Ouais, doute.
It's obviously
Ouais,
some
là,
kind
c'est
of
bon.
movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mark Bishop.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after my lawyer and I have talked to the news hounds.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Oh, c'est dommage les 2 erreurs que j'ai fait là. 2 erreurs faciles en plus. Par contre, j'ai pas envie de conduire.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Hôpital central.
KTPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
Ah, ça m'arrange comme ça, j'ai pas besoin de me perdre dans l'hôpital.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
A little.
Where is the telephone? Do you know who I am?
Qui c'est qui gueule là? Ah, mais l'hôpital est avec la prison? Avec la police? Comment ça se passe? Allez. Est-ce qu'on peut fouiller un petit peu avant? Mystic Tales.
Optimistic, Cole.
Ah. Ah. Bon. Preuve de viol.
You're making me uncomfortable. Just standing around here looking at me and not saying.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Alors, avant tout, les preuves. Donc, on a une chose, sauf qu'en plus, on a la preuve de viol. Alors, témoignage sur l'accident.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Alors, il ne s'est rien passé hier. Mensonge.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Alors, les sous-vêtements.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Alors, contact avec les parents.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Alors, petit mensonge parce qu'on a la lettre des parents.
How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Alors, l'alerte de la mère.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Alors, Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Allez, doute.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Alors, épreuve de viol.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Alors, attends. Je sais ce qui t'est arrivé. Où est-ce que ça s'est passé? On va pas avoir de preuves sur le lieu. Mais on va mettre un doute. Non, merde, c'est pas ça.
Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, a camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
Thank you, Jessica. You've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Bon, clairement, c'était un mensonge et j'aurais dû mettre une preuve.
Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Allez, c'est parti pour du gameplay palpitant. Où on va suivre une voiture. Alors, je mets la sirène ou pas pour les sûrs? Voilà, ça c'était discret ça. Ça c'était discret ça.
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
« 99 cents le ticket de cinéma. »
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Maldives grits?
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803. Sure, I got the film.
Boop, 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 boop. Allez, appartement de Bishop.
Stop for light refreshments. She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803. Look.
Alors, c'est où? C'est où? Oh, enfin... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 à gauche. 1. Oh, puis merde, on verra.
Shit, you better step on it. If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible. If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just for looking at the guy.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KTPL clear.
Gun it! Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Oh, c'est pas si c'est ce que je fais depuis tout à l'heure, de foncer quoi. Alors attends, c'est où là? Je suis où là? 1, 2 à droite. Ok. Alors, appartement 803.
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Alors, ascenseur.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Et au fond à droite.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am.
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a quick search of the premises, ma'am. You take a moment to gather your thoughts.
I will. Thank you, officer.
Alors.
Incidental.
Bon, c'est pas Bouddha qui a fait ça. Alors du coup, qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici?
Not everything here is going to be relevant. Seems irrelevant.
C'est pas la bague. Le peigne, je pense pas que ce soit ça non plus. Mais bon, on va tout faire au cas où. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici?
Doesn't look like anything.
Des petits jeux coquins. Bon, dans la chambre à coucher, il n'y a rien. Alors.
Presented to Mark.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a ici?
Doesn't tell me anything.
De l'argent.
I don't think so.
C'est dommage qu'on puisse pas le prendre. Parce que bon, on n'a pas non plus un très très bon salaire.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose ici ou pas? Non. Alors, la cuisine. Non, ça on s'en fout, clairement. Ok, la cuisine, il n'y a rien. Alors ici.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Il n'y a rien non plus. Le piano. Bon. Alors ça par contre ça peut être intéressant.
Looks like a mermaid in the background. Silver screen.
Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Ok.
Nothing significant.
Ah, on va pas discuter avec elle. Balcon. Non, il n'y a rien du tout. Bon, eh ben on va discuter. Alors, voir les preuves. Donc ça. On a la selle, la réplique et les photographies. Ok. Agression au domicile.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance.
June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Alors, on se trouve Bishop.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Ok.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Alors, est-ce qu'on a une preuve qui pourrait dire le contraire? Bon, par les sous-vêtements et la preuve de viol. On va dire qu'on a un doute.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is, Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Allez, un petit 3 sur 3. On va appeler pour trouver l'adresse.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Allez, nouveau lieu d'enquête. J'ai fini ou pas avec elle? Est-ce que j'ai des questions encore à poser? J'ai la musique qui tourne. Et j'ai pas eu le... Non, c'est bon.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Allez. Remarque, les 3 actrices, ça pourrait faire le nom de nouveau film de Fred Coppola, hein. La bonne, la vieille et la repoussante. Bon, ça va, je suis bien garé, quoi. Pourquoi est-ce qu'ils gueulent, les mecs? Alors, appartement de Bishop ou accessoire?
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in.
Alors, où est-ce qu'il faut aller? Demi-tour à droite, 1, 2 et 3 à gauche.
She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McAfee.
I've got a two-head baby. She's drunk all the time. When she can't get liquor, she almost loses her mind.
Allez, c'est parti.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a là?
So, you coming?
Ouais, j'arrive.
So, you coming?
On ira voir après.
So, you coming?
Oui, j'arrive. Et je le trouve très insistant. Je suis sûr qu'il doit y avoir autre chose.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Alors. Là, déjà, on a trouvé les petites têtes. Hein. D'autres têtes. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Bon, encore une tête, je suppose qu'elle n'aura rien non plus. Alors, non, là il n'y a rien. Non. C'est les chiottes. Pourquoi il y a un miroir dans les chiottes? Ah, un journal. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on va apprendre cette fois-ci dans le journal?
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight out.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr. Cohen.
So you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have, yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying, wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh?
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey, hey! You don't like my offer? The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Allez, donc ça c'est bon, c'est fait. Du coup... Ça sent le faux mur, ça. Bon, allez, on va revenir voir le monsieur et on va lui poser quelques questions.
I have some friends in the LAPD, so I won't be leaned on.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Aha!
One-way mirrors.
Pam pam pam
On the
pam.
other side.
C'est cool, bande annonce.
Huh. Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps.
Allez.
Keep our pervert company.
Hop, un petit foulée. Hop, 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 hop. Je savais bien qu'il y a quelque chose avec ça. Bon, une canette de bière, on s'en fout. Allez. Ouh, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? Ah ah. Ah. Je faisais pas que des petits films là-dedans.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Jessica... Ouh, la vidéo de Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's
Ah,
test?
ah c'est peut-être ce qu'elle disait tout à l'heure quand elle était au téléphone, qu'elle a vu le film. Elle a effectivement le fameux casting X. Los Diablos, on s'en fout. L'épée, j'ai pas regardé l'épée. C'est quoi ça? On s'en fiche aussi. Est-ce qu'il y a autre chose? Non. Les photos peut-être? Non plus. Allez, on va lui poser des questions à Mister Cocktail. Alors, en preuve, qu'est-ce qu'on a en preuve maintenant? On a... L'hydrate de chloral donc était sur l'armoire, la bobine de film tambour de la jungle, la bobine de film vide. Et le dernier endroit connu où se trouvait Mark Bishop sur le plateau. Ok. Lien avec Bishop.
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Alors, ça fait un moment qu'il n'est pas venu. On n'a pas de preuve disant qu'il ment. C'est ou la vérité ou un doute. Donc on a la photo. La photo, elle peut avoir été prise n'importe quand. Qu'est-ce que t'en penses, toi? Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez sur le chat? Vérité, doute, mensonge. Si c'est mensonge, il faudra une preuve. Il va falloir une preuve. Vérité, allez, vérité. Le chat dit vérité, ouais, vérité. C'était pas la vérité.
It's business. I normally deal direct with the studio. Have you tried his production office?
Où se trouve Bishop?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
Bon, eh bien ce sera... Ce sera pas un sans faute là.
I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Ça c'est fait.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Bon.
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part, happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Ça va pas lui plaire. Ça va pas lui plaire. Hop là. hop, 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 hop.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Et une de moins.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps. Make a move. Sit back there. I need to be closer, Cole. I'm a little exposed here, Phelps. Either give me a good shot or get us the hell out of here. Keep it steady. I'll try and bust these tires.
Allez.
Let's see him chase
Oh,
us
ce
now.
course-poursuite de
On the
merde.
movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Allez, allez au plateau de
They
cinéma.
say working traffic is like watching.
Du coup, pour aller au plateau de cinéma, ah bah c'est première à droite et première à droite. Très bien.
You know how to piss people off, Mikowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop!
Allez, c'est parti.
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL. The present assistance at 8th in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3. It's all a big mistake.
Et il court vite, le vieux.
It's us or McCaffrey's boys. Your choice.
Oh, la vidéo va durer longtemps aussi.
That's enough. That girl made it all up.
Alors, pas trop vite parce que sinon, voilà, il me tape dessus. C'est le plateau du studio qui se casse la gueule.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
Bon, ça va partir en gunfight.
Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
C'est ça, ça va partir en gunfight.
Christ, detectives are trying to kill me. Last chance to back the hell down.
Alors, on va récupérer son arme. Voilà.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Kill a cop. Come on, it's this way. Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Alors ils sont là-bas. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a là-dessous? Est-ce que j'ai quelque chose à faire péter? Non.
God, they're everywhere.
Ils sont où? Là-haut.
You have to get me out of here. Weapons on the ground, now!
Et tout un moonwalk.
Just after there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. For the love of God, how many are there? Get him over here, I'll cover you. Come on, the cavalry's here. I don't want to die here. Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them, quickly. All down.
Il est où celui-là avec la Gatling?
How long do you think you can hold out?
Ah, là-haut.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car. There's an army of them. We're coming. Stay down. I should have known. Find some cover. Trouble. Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there. This way.
Ah, ça c'est les policiers ça.
Put your weapons down.
GG.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for stats, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Vous gagnez un niveau. Pam pam padam pam. Allez, petite promotion. Après un petit gunfight réalisé encore une fois dans la douleur. Qu'est-ce qu'il veut lui?
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying. You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Like a table, Roy.
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
There she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harley. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me? Of course. You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Ça sent le flic pourri. Exactement, les vraies affaires commencent maintenant. Alors... Oh là, il nous manque 5 indices. Oh, on a 5 mauvaises réponses. Arriver plus vite à l'appartement vous aurait permis de donner aux hommes de main de McAfee la monnaie de leurs pièces. Ah, pourtant j'ai pas branlé pour y aller, il me semble. J'ai pas branlé pour y aller. Bon, et bien écoutez, c'est la fin de cette nouvelle vidéo de L.A. Noire, avec une enquête un peu plus longue que les autres. Ça fait presque 1h10 qu'on enregistre. Du coup, enquête intéressante avec du gunfight, des courses-poursuites. Bon, clairement, le gunfight, c'est la douleur hein, pour moi. Mais bon, c'est pas grave, on va s'améliorer au fur et à mesure. Je vous dis à très bientôt dans une nouvelle vidéo. N'hésitez pas à lâcher un petit pouce bleu, à vous abonner et à cliquer sur la cloche pour recevoir des notifications quand il y aura de nouvelles vidéos. À très bientôt dans une nouvelle vidéo de L.A. Noire. Adi Chiats.